Hi there, this is Vicki, just living the dream here in Whitlash, Montana. If you don't know where that's at, you're probably not the only one. We're rather remote out here. We are in the Sweetgrass Hills in north central Montana. Uh, my husband and I have a small cattle ranch out here, and with that comes a lot of projects that we have going on. And every year we say that we need to start some kind of a diary or video, something to keep track year to year of all the things that we accomplish so we can look back on it sometime. And this year we thought it might be kind of fun to start a family YouTube channel that we have called the Kultgen Chronicles. I had kind of tossed around whether or not to leave it as a personal channel or to have it more public, and we thought it might be nice to have it viewable by everyone because there might be some people that find our lifestyle and projects interesting. If not, if nobody watches it, we have a record for ourselves, and we personally find ourselves interesting, so maybe other people would as well. Some of the projects that we have going on this year are number one, this summer my 12-year-old daughter has a 4-H steer that she and her dad have been working with quite a bit. Fair's coming up, so he has to be ready. We are working on a house remodel project. We are remodeling our house top to bottom, inside and out, so that's going to be a project that's not going to get done this year, but it's something that we're working on. We have a 30 by 70 high tunnel greenhouse that we would like to get up by fall. We have a chicken coop project. We have some projects to do on the campground that we own. We have to do a little bit of maintenance on some cabins and get some outhouses put in. We need to rework some corrals. We have a solar water pump that we need to put in. So those are all some things that are going to be getting done maybe hopefully this summer. We'll see how much of it we can get done, but we're going to be definitely working on checking some of those things off of our list. Yeah, so a little about our family. We try to be God honoring and pretty much everything that we do, we try to honor God, or we try to keep him in the forefront of all that we do in our interactions with other people, and the way that we treat each other with try to treat each other with love and respect. Right now it's my husband and I at home with our 12-year-old daughter. We have 6 grown children and soon to be 5 grandchildren. We're expecting our 5th grandchild this month, so lots of excitement. Right now my husband and Hannah are out at the barn working with her 4-H steer, and my husband is doing a little bit of maintenance on our riding lawnmower. So what we'll do is we'll go check in with them and see what they're up to, and then I'll give you a tour of my chicken coop project and a sneak peek at some of the remodel that's going on in the house right now.
That cactus stayed there the entire time.
Now we're ready to clean it out and sharpen it up.
Rancher style.
You betcha.
4-H steer.
Yes, my steer is sharper than those blades have ever been.
Well.
So this is the new chicken coop that I put up this year. It is, let's see, it's 8 by 15. It's a lifetime shed. I had wanted to build a actual wooden chicken coop, and because of the economy and the extremely ridiculous price of building materials, I decided to go with this instead. Ended up working out pretty well. Since we live in an area where we have extreme wind, I actually had my husband strap it down. We used just some wire cable, turnbuckles and hooks, and strapped it right down to the floor so it can't blow away. This is a screen that I put together with some scraps so that I have a screen door. Inside is where I have the chicks. These are about 2 weeks old. They are, I believe they're called cicadas or something like that. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but they're a dual purpose meat bird laying hen that I'm going to try. I've never tried them before. We're going to give it a try. And over here, I have Cornish cross and some sex links. And what's interesting is these birds are 2 weeks apart in age. And it is just amazing to me, the size difference so far. So we'll see how it goes, but I like my little coop. It's working out perfect. Even has a window that opens. I'm gonna be, later on in the summer, putting some insulation in here, some styrofoam insulation, and some paneling so they can't pick at it. And hopefully it'll be a nice warm little coop for winter. We'll have a door that goes out in the chicken run and everything, but I haven't needed that yet. I made these chicken feeders and chicken waterers out of some old buckets and some neat little things that I found online. My husband thinks the irony of the name on this bucket is funny, which I do too, but apparently the chickens like their little habitat. So, working out good. We will have meat and eggs by fall. I'm excited. So here we have phase 1 of the house remodeling project. We've decided to start in this room. So what we're dealing with this house is it was a double wide home, manufactured home, that years ago my husband pushed apart and built a section down the middle, essentially making it into a triple wide. And in doing so, made this nice big room that had been used as a bedroom. Has a really high ceiling. There's a storage loft up there that needs to be finished off. But it has a lot of potential, a lot of work. I'm going to be turning this into my work room for my sign shop. So far, we have gotten started by putting the metal corner pieces in to finish the drywall. Got started on that. We have also done a little bit of taping on some seams. I had to retape some seams that had cracked. I'm trying to fix a very bad texturing job on this wall, which is kind of a trick. There is a power outlet that got moved over because, as you know, in a lot of the older manufactured homes, they did not have the outlets adhered to a stud. They were punched into the wall and it makes them loose, and they just over time don't function well, so that's being fixed. So that's kind of phase 1 of the remodeling project. I've kind of working around stuff that's stored in the room, which is kind of hard, but right now I don't have any place to put it, so we just kind of be moving it side to side, but it's going to work out. I'm excited to see how the entire project's going to turn out.
Why do we bake cookies? But we cook bacon.
And why does white cats produce only dark meat?
Why is it that horses make biscuits, but cows make pies?